better. Hello and welcome. Welcome. How are you? My name is Katrina, and I just want to say welcome to my live. I am 58 years old. Let's see, what else can I say? I've been on YouTube. For those of you that are new to my channel, I've been on YouTube now for almost 2 years. Hi, Kate. How are you, Kate? Kate, I haven't been able to see your live. I got to catch your live. Hi, Don Kennedy. How are you doing? I rearranged my desk so I can get a little more lighting in here. So when I turn it the other way, it's just kind of, the lighting is not too great. So I just turned it around. Yep. Spaghetti and testes. You said best fits in the game. Looking good. Like always. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I try. I try. I'm not getting any younger. So, the older you get, the more you got to try to put effort into keeping it together, right? So I miss you. You haven't been here in a couple of days, Spaghetti. Hi, Corn. Okay, did you hear that? Corn said he's not in the mood. Your words, because you won't go live. Corn. Corn, did you happen to see my daughter? My daughter posted a picture with me today. She came over and she was looking so good today. And, I told her, I said, you look so good. You look amazing. I love your dress. I told her, I said, I love your makeup. Yeah, you missed it. So I posted it. And then I also told her, she said, oh, I really like your dress. And I said, you do? I said, I got another one just for you. So I went in there and got it, the same dress. I said, hey, there you go. You got the same dress. Hello, James. How are you, James? Thank you for coming to my live. I appreciate you. Thank you. So, yeah, so my granddaughter. Oh, you busy with work? Okay, we get it. We get it, Kate. That's more important. That is more important. Brandon, you said if someone gave you a box of everything you had ever lost, what is the first thing you would look for? A box of everything I had ever lost. I know what I would go look for. Um, there's a lot of things I would look for. One would be this really nice gold ring that I had that was a puzzle ring. And I didn't realize how precious it was. And I got it when I was younger. So that would be one thing. The other thing that I would go and look for is for some of my grandmother's pictures that I have misplaced because she's no longer here with us. So I do that. Wow. I cannot believe you're coming on here just saying that kind of stuff. I think I got to put you in timeout. Yes, I have to put you in timeout. Okay. Yes, because you had some really inappropriate things to say, and I'm not here for it. So here we go. So are you guys ready for trivia? Are you ready? Hello, Glenn. Hi, Glenn. How are you today? Are you doing good? You doing okay, Glenn? It is always, and I say that from here, it is always a pleasure to see you, Glenn. And I'm so glad that you made it to my life. Okay, who else is here? Hi. Hello. You said your name yesterday. You said it. Mike Cax. I'm just going to say that. You said it. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. And it's good to hear you are doing good, Glenn. Nicolo, what did you say? I miss Trina. Can I ask a would you rather question? Okay. Okay. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting. Hey guys, while they're getting that question together, I got another card game. It came today, so I'm going to try it out with you guys. This one is a throwback lyric. It's a throwback lyric game. Thank you, Kate. It is actually a dress. I have on a dress. Yep, that's what it is. It's a dress. It's more like a vintage dress, but I like it. Thank you. I appreciate it, though. I love polka dots. So I'm sorry, guys. You're going to see me in another polka dot dress. No, outfit this week, okay? Because I just love polka dots. Okay, Nicolo, you said, okay, here it is. Would you rather have a job that you love doing, but not get much from it, or have a job that you absolutely hate, but get paid big? Oh, that's a good question, because let me tell you. So, I had a job before I went into education, and I made a whole lot more money, but I hated the job. I hated it. I was stressed out. I wasn't being treated fairly, and I was there for 17 years. So I actually felt like I was 17 years a slave, okay? And I absolutely detested the job. But then I took a job in education. It paid me less, but I actually loved the job. I loved the kids. I loved being able to dress up for different theme days that they had. And I loved being a pillar to society when it came to teaching kids and molding them into the right way to become um, prosperous adults when they got older. So I would say I would rather have a job that paid me less. Yes. Ace. Hello. How are you doing? And Albie. Is it Albie or Alb? Hello. How are you doing? Thank you for coming to my live. Nicolo, you said, oh my goodness. I do, Abdullah. Abdullah, are you really serious right now? Are you serious? Are you really? Are you serious? Jeez. Why? Why? Okay, let's go with the next question. Let's go with the next question. Mike Cax, you said, I would take a job which I love but pay less and try to make it an internship. Way to go. Good answer. Good answer. Spaghetti and testes. Can we ask what the job was before teaching? Okay, the job before teaching was. Yes. So the job before teaching was I worked for the Department of Transportation. Okay. I was the only female in my department. And I was the only Black female in my department. So shall I say any more? You probably get it. Poppy. Hello, Poppy. How are you doing? Hi, Lola. And the Ruka. Is it the Ruka? Hello, how are you doing today? Mustafa. You said, sweetheart. Hi, Mustafa. Thank you. Let me see. Did I miss anybody else? Emma. Hello, Emma. And is there anybody else that I missed? Let me see. I'm trying to see if I got anybody, if I got anyone else. Let's see. Is there anybody else that I missed? Um, Demonic priest, you said you must be going back 40 plus years. Huh? What you mean? And is it Subush? Subush? Hello, and thank you for coming to my live. And my holy king, you said, how was it being the first lady? The first, how was it being the first lady? You mean of my job? It was not great at all. It wasn't. It wasn't good. I talked a lot of trash though, but because I had to, because I worked in the state of Texas, and I shall say no more. I think you guys know. So who else is on here? Let's see. Any more? Hello, Larry. Happy Sunday. Yes, my holy king, you know I love polka dots and pearls. You know I do. You know I do. Ace, you said, why are there always so many creeps? I know, so many, right? I mean, like, really? And if I chose to dress the way I was wanting to dress and I didn't, then that's my choice, right? Godfrida. Hello, Godfrida. What else is on here? You said, what trash did I talk? Okay. Well, thank you. Well, you know, they just, they have a way of saying things and talking out of character and saying things that they feel that they can get away with, because it's like, so I have to be careful what I say and how I say it, but it's kind of like the good old boy state, if you care to understand what I'm talking about. And so it's crazy. Love man, you said, I saw you dancing up a storm. You saw me dancing. Was it today? Yes. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Um, yes. Uriel, level up Riley. Yes. And you know what? Your personality, because I watch all of your programs and your videos, your personality is a lot like mine. Okay. And we are from the same state. So you probably feel exactly what I'm talking about. I know you do. But I love all of your inspirational books and your messages. And if you guys are on here, go to his channel, because when I'm telling you, you will be inspired and you will learn a lot. Go to his channel. Um, Ace, you said a little backwards minded, unfortunately. Yes. Yes, really. A lot. Like, and then what helped me is that I'm not from here, so I'm not conditioned. So I didn't know how to accept things and be conditioned, to my reality. I didn't learn that because I wasn't raised that way. And I was raised in California. So therefore, I realized that we are all equal people, and I'm going to say, like, we as a person, we are, and like, we all have to put on our pants one leg at a time. We all are going to live and we are all going to die. And we all have to go to the bathroom. So we are all humans. So I don't feel that any human is better than the next human, if you get what I'm saying. So you're welcome. You're welcome. You're a level up. Is it Uriel? Level up, Riley. Yes. So love man. Oh, my holy king, you said yes, I heard that they were tearing up stuff. just like they do in LA. They lit school buses on fire. All of that. Love Man says, I can't remember you in those glasses last night. No, I wasn't in these. These are a different pair of glasses. And these glasses here, they only look right in certain kind of lighting. So since I was in this room, I said, well, let me just try them on. Ace. Okay. You said you shouldn't move to Texas. Well, I will just say this. If you've retired and you're not trying to work and you want to move to a very diverse city, that's where I live, then you're fine. But if you're going to work at a place and just say that you are, um, that you are of a different ethnicity, should I say, then just be mindful, and it would be better that you had a job that you were an entrepreneur, okay? But if you're retired, oh, do it. Because I live in a city that is very diverse, okay? It's very diverse. When I tell you, like, we have different ethnicities here, and we also have, I guess these are people with different ideologies, should I say. So, but a lot of times people from California or New York or these other places that it costs a whole lot of money to purchase a home, they will come to Texas and then they will go to the city that is the most highly influential city. They'll go to that city and they forget that they're still bringing themselves to that city, and a lot of times we may not be welcome in that city, or we have to change our way of thinking and hold a whole nother persona. Now, I just don't recommend that because there's always trouble. You have your kids going to school, and if your kids um, are used to a certain type of environment, and then they get to another area where they have a rude awakening and they're not treated fairly, then that's something that your kids will have to suffer and endure. So I hope I'm not talking too much. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, because I will tell you this. I have never ever I have never ever not liked a person because of the color of their skin or because of their gender preference. So, or because of their age. That's not how I was raised. So, that's just not me as a person. I've never been that person. So, let me see. There, Brett, you said all my exes live in Texas. That's funny. My holy king, you said, imagine if the Knicks were playing the Lakers. Oh my goodness, in the finals, and the Knicks beat up in LA. Fans would, oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Yeah. Oh man, it wouldn't have been, it would not have been a good turnout. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. Cora said, yes, I can imagine. Yes, yes. Um, let's see, Euro level up, Riley. I'm gonna say Riley says you and her are the same complexion as well. You are beautiful. Are you talking? Who are you talking about? Me? Oh, oh. Okay, you're talking about her. Okay, her. Okay. When you said her, I was like, did I miss a conversation? But you were talking about her. Her. All right. I got it. I got you. I got it. Trina, have you ever lived in a rural area? No, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I'm terrified of skunks and what else? Raccoons and opossums and all of that stuff. I couldn't do it. Snakes. Yes. I'm tired. I couldn't do it. I'm scared of lions and tigers and bears. So I couldn't do it. No, I could not do it. No. Who else is in here? It is, oh, you have such an interesting name. Adam. I'll go with Adamir. Hello, good evening. You're from Brazil. Hello, and thank you for coming to my live. Thank you. Thank you. Who- Ivan, you said I concur. Yes. And Riley, you said you have class 100%. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Who else? Charles Simmons is in here. It's when in Rome, do as the Romans do kind of situation. Yes, but not really. Yes and no. Yes and no. You know, but I can say this. The city that I live in, I really, really like it. The area where I live, I really like it. So I moved to a pretty decent city. I can say that. Um, so I am actually 58 years old. I am 58. Riley, you said that might turn into a war. Yes. Like when in Romans, do as the Roman. Yes. Yes. So who else is this? HSOX. You said say God for women and IA. Okay, amen. Amen. Fun T dot. That's a fun T dot. Are you from Texas? Fun T dot. You said that's a biggie versus Tupac all over again. Yes, it is. If they had the game, not the Lexus, the Lakers and the Knicks played each other, yes, in either town, like in New York or in California, you already know. You already know. The Skim Mass Boy says that I love when she drinks her water bottle. Oh gosh. Okay. All right. I'm gonna let that one go. And who else? Love Man says, I worked hard today, tired as a lizard at a cat's dance. Wow. Okay, that's some kind of tiredness. Okay. Did I ever meet Tupac? No, I never did. Never did. Never. Okay, are you guys ready for Paul Roman? Hello, Paul Roman. Thank you for coming to my live. I appreciate it. Okay. Larry Harper. Larry Harper. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for coming to my live. Um, yes, my holy king, rural is too boring. It would be for me, it would be for me. It would be for me. Okay, let's go with our first question, guys. Hello, Tomas. Thank you for coming to my live. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to introduce a new game. This one is called Throwback Trivia. So, so these are trivia questions that are music lyric questions, okay? Hello, Christopher. And these are hip hop, let's see, hip hop, 90s, and R&B. Oh my goodness, I got a super chat. I got a super chat. Thank you so much. Wow. Who? Jonathan. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, so let me tell you guys about this game. So this game, it's the 90s and 2000s hip hop R&B. So here we go. I love you too, Alexis. Thank you. Oh my, you just got put in the timeout. I'll put you in there for 10 minutes. There you go. Empty spreadsheet. Okay, put that on your spreadsheet. Okay, after you back it up and stop, what should you do? And remember, this is a music 1990s and 2000 lyric. So you have to finish up the rest of the lyric. What is it? That's right. Your name is Christopher. That's right. That's right. So it's a song, guys. It is a song. Jonathan, thank you. Thanks again for the super chat. Thank you. Okay. So after you back it up and stop, what should you do? So the answer is what? Drop it like it's hot. That's the answer. Okay, so when you guys don't get it, I have to do another one. You know that. So maybe this one will be easier, okay? Okay. Are there any Mariah Carey fans out there? Are there any Mariah Carey fans out there? Ryan, you said you got it? Put it in reverse. Oh, Ryan, you did get it. You got it. Okay, you got it. Yes. Thank you for the super chat, Jonathan. God bless you, Jonathan. Ryan, that's a point for you. Way to go. Okay, so here's another one. Okay, you know Mariah Carey's song, Fantasy? Okay. What does Mariah get weary time every time she's talking sweet, every time she's talking sweet and looking fine? So, you know the song? I think they kind of spelled it wrong on here. I think they meant to say every time. So, in Fantasy, what does Mariah get every time talking sweet and looking fine? What is the answer? What is the answer? What is the answer? Let's see. If you're a Mariah Carey fan, Brooklyn, come on. Wow, Jonathan. You rock, Jonathan. Thank you. So the answer is no. Remember, I get kind of hectic inside. Remember? Yes. Sweet fantasy, baby. You know, yes, kind of hectic inside. That's it. Okay. That was the answer. All right. I think Corin got it. Corin was like, Corin, you were like kind of like right on the money. So Corin, you got it. I used to, that song when I was living in California. My daughter and I, we were so corny. We would go to the basketball courts. Okay, there would be like young or guys out there playing basketball, and we would take our skates because the court, I think we were in Long Beach somewhere. The court was so smooth that we can skate. They weren't even paying us no attention, and I was in my 20s, and they weren't thinking about us. But we would go out there and we would skate and dance to that song, Fantasy, Mariah Carey song. Yes, we sure did. We so kind of corny, but we had a blast. We had a lot of fun doing that. Okay. Um, you said and dress in Daisy Dukes? No, 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 no. I don't even know what I was wearing during that time because I was in my 20s. So I don't know. Okay, here's our next question. And Kate, you have good news. I'm listening. Okay, our next question is coming from Catchphrase. Are you ready? The category is everyday life. Okay. Thank you, Crypto Queen. Thank you. So this is something that you have to put up so that people can't see inside of your window. So, and what do you do? What is the word that you use, like, um, to put these up? What is something that they say? So not blinds, but something else. Something curtains. Yes, curtains. So curtains. What do you do with curtains? What do you do with curtains? You, when you're putting them up, you what? Like what you do with a picture. You do the same thing with a picture. Yes, spaghetti and testes. Yes, you got it. You got it, spaghetti and testes. Yes, thank you, Corn. Thank you, Corn, for the person that was trying to spam. Thank you, spaghetti. You got that answer. I spelled it wrong, but anyway, I know what it is. Okay, so we're going to go with a riddle me question. Remember, I introduced that yesterday? So here we go. Here's another riddle for you guys, okay? The riddles are worth 3 points, so. Okay, so riddle me this. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Uh, I hope these aren't the same questions that I've already done because I'm looking and I'm like, why do these seem like the same questions? They better not be. Okay. No, they're not. Okay. Here we go. Are you ready? No, I've never had braces. I need them, but I've never had them. My holy king, I've never had them. Okay. Oh my crackle by 24 hours. Okay, here we go. Here's our next question. Our next question is with a C. This is a riddle question, by the way. With a C, I hold a wild beast. With a G, I measure and land. I measure land and sea. Sorry, guys. With an S, I know the depths of wisdom. What am I? Brooklyn. Thank you, Brooklyn. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Does anybody know that answer? Does anybody know the answer? So let me read it again. Okay, here we go. So with a C, I hold a wild beast. With a G, I measure land and sea. With an S, I know the depths of wisdom. What am I? Oh, you're going to a wedding, Kate? Good, that's great. Okay. So Are you going to catch the bouquet? So the answer is age. Yes. Brett Richard, you got it. You got it, Brett. Way to go. That's a point for you. I know that was kind of a tough one for you guys, but Brett got it. You got 3 points, Brett. Okay, here's our next question. Let's see. Our next question is, in French cooking, hello in Namdi, hello. In French cooking, what would you call a mix of diced carrots and onion and celery? Okay, you'll catch it. Okay, okay, Kate. So it's not called minced. La la, we know it is called on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is called fender. I have never heard of that, guys. In French cooking, what do you call? What would you call a mix of diced carrots, onion, and celery? It's a fender. Okay, let's go with a catchphrase question. Are you ready? Here we go. Okay, so I don't like that one. That's a tough one. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay, so this is something that, the people that raise you, what are they called? They're called your what? Not your mom and dad. They're called something else. Um, so they are the people that raise you, and they're the people that have to sign off on anything, paperwork that you have at school, or, you know, parents. So parents, parental is part of it. And then these are in numbers. So if they're in numbers, they are starting with a U. I'll give you that. Parental, and then these are different levels. It starts with a U. Numbers, kind of like numbers. No, okay. That was a tough one. So the answer, yes, spaghetti and testes. You got it. And I see that TP was coming through with it, and Brett was coming through with it. Wow. Okay. I'm going to give it to all 3 of you guys because you guys got it. Okay. You guys all get a point. Let's do that. TP, spaghetti, and Brett. You guys all get a point. Way to go, guys. Way to go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. Okay. That's what I'm talking about right there. Okay. Let's go. Thank you. You're level up, Riley. Thank you. Kenzo. Hello, Kenzo. How are you? Thank you for coming to my live. Thank you. Okay. Brooklyn, you said I'm such a vibe. I try. I try. I really try. Okay, we're going to go with, oh man. Okay, we're going to go with another throwback lyric question. Okay, so this one, I have to act it out. So I'm acting out a song, okay? And so I have to do the dance with the song. So I'm going to get up. I'm going to try my best because there's a wall right here. So I push this stuff up. So here we go. Let me adjust the camera. Let me adjust. Okay. Okay. Can you guys see me? Okay. This one. So it's a song. It's a song. No, it's a song. Um, no, that's not it. So I'm okay. Okay, I will give you the first word, okay? Lean with it, rock with it. Lean with it, rock with it. You got it. Yes. Yes. You got it. Let me see who got it first. Who got it first? Who got it first? My holy king, you almost had it. Brad, you got it. See, that was, look, see that? I had to act it out. So this was actually a question on throwback lyrics. See? So Brad Richards, you actually got it. You got it. I was trying my hardest on that one. I was trying my hardest. Amber, you said, do I have any tips for someone going to middle school? Well, I can tell you this. You know, there's not really any children on my on this channel because there's not supposed to be any children on this channel. But I will give you a tip, okay? Um, Whenever you go to somebody's live and they're an adult, get your parents involved first and let your parents look over the channel and make sure that it is appropriate for you to be watching it, okay? That's a tip that I would give to my grandson. So here we go. Um, yes, thank you. Thanks for putting that person in timeout because I just don't even. Okay. um, Riley, you are the same type of person. You are the same type of person. I've watched your content and you are the same type of person. And you seem like you could be a teacher. And I know that you have books too, but you seem like the same type of person. So applaud yourself as well because I don't know if you guys have been to his channel, but you should go to his channel. You really should go to his channel. I think YouTube has been sleeping on his channel, but I know that I know his channel is gonna blossom and grow really big. I know it. I feel it. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Our next question is, okay, who invented and patented the telephone? I've asked this before, but you guys should know this anyways. I know you guys know it, and I know you will give me all three names, the first, the middle, and the last name, right? Right? Yes, don't look sleazy. That's what you said. Dave, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wow. Wow, Riley, thank you. So let me share something with you guys. So I really do appreciate it. And you know, I recently got monetized, but I'm still a little scared because I've seen how some people, like, they have the AdSense where you can get a promotional ad to do promotions with your content. But I've heard that there are a lot of scammers out there and they send you things to your email. And I saw where this lady had like 200 and something thousand subscribers. And someone sent her an ad because they sent her an email because they wanted to do a collaboration with her, like do a promotion. You know how they have the paid promotions. And so she opened it up, the link. And as soon as she opened the link, they took over her account. So I was kind of hesitating with doing this because I was nervous about that, you know. Okay, Brooklyn. All right, enjoy your dinner. Yeah, that was so sad because the way she said it, this was an African lady and I don't remember her name, but the way she said it was, I know it was that she had she was making enough money to where she wouldn't even have to post a video for 6 months or something like that. And I could just feel it in her devastation. I could feel it. I could feel that she was being genuine. I really, like, in my heart, I could feel that she wasn't doing this for clout or trying to get attention or anything like that. But she had got her account back and she was up to like 5,000 subscribers. And she said now she's a little leery with doing contract tracks with people that want to do a paid promotion. Like when they do your video and they say this promotion is paid, or this video is a paid promotion, blah blah blah, something like that. So in seeing that, I was just kind of like, I'm kind of leery, and I don't even really want to open up my emails and see that people are trying to do some kind of contractual business, like a promotion or something with me. I don't think I want to go through with it. I just don't. The super chats are fine. I love the super chats. They're great. And anything else, but I don't think, you know, in the Bible it says, what will a man profit to gain the whole world and lose his soul? And I want to remain humble. So I just, like I said, I'm not doing this for any money. I'm doing this basically because I like to do it. I love you guys. It's passionate for me. I like talking to people. And yes, I will, like, really be watching. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put that. I didn't mean to get carried away with my conversation, but maybe some of you guys will maybe be able to benefit from that. And so, yes, what does the prophet a man? What does the prophet a Okay, I know what you're saying. Yes. So, yes, that's what I was saying. What I can't even think of it anymore. My old sense is kicking in, but you knew what I was talking about. I said it right. So, but yeah, so I'm amen, Felicia. Thank you. And Riley, you said that was important gratitude. Yes. Horn, you said for the love of money. Yes. So it's not, I like being in my humble space right here. I love being in my humble space. I really do. So are you guys ready for the next question? While I was over here running my mouth, Insatiable is my name. Hello. How are you? Thank you for coming to my live. Okay. Here's our next question. Our next question is, let's see. Let's go with a geography question. Okay. Um, let's see. What sea is the warmest in the world? What sea is the warmest in the world? Thank you, my holy king. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Is it we? Is that your name? Thank you for coming to my live. And it is not the Mediterranean Sea, and it is not the Black Sea. It is the Red Sea. Spaghetti and testes. You got the point. Way to go. You now have 3 points. Way to go. Hi, Thomas. Felicia, you almost had it. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is coming from catchphrase. Are you ready? I'm going to change the category to fun and games. Here we go. Okay, so you use glasses for what? It's to see, but it's also another word for it, for your, and then when you're looking at something, you are looking at it, but what is another word for looking at it? So seeing is part of it. So that's at the end of the catchphrase. And then what you do when you see something, when you're looking at something, it is a part of, no. So it's another word for vision. It's another word for seeing. What is it? It starts with an S. It starts with an S. Does anyone have it? Okay. No. So you know I have to do another one. So it is actually sight, seeing. Yes, Corin, you got it. Okay, Corin, you got it. Okay, here we go. Here's our next question. Yes, you got it. Okay, our next question is, it is another throwback lyric question, okay? Okay, here we go. Wow, these are some pretty interesting questions here. So I have to get one that you guys. Hello, Stafford. All right. Okay, so this is a lyric, okay? In the cash flow, which question does Ace Hood ask after saying A, knock knock, bang bang? Oh, that's a difficult one, but maybe somebody knows it. Let's see if somebody can get it. Let's see if jam on it. Diddy Hood, no, no. They say where. I'm just gonna give you that part. Where, no, um, where the cash at? Yes, spaghetti and testes. Yes, you got it. You got you got it. Way to go. Way to go. Okay, here's an easier question for you guys. So this is a think fast question. So the only thing that you have to do is you just have to put the answer on the screen before everybody else does, okay? Okay, so here we go. Here we go. All right. Name a word associated with weather containing a letter S. So any question will be correct if you get it on the screen before everybody else gets it on the screen. Clouds contains a letter S, yes. The sun contains a letter S. So stretch. You got it. You got it, Stretch. That's a point for you. Way to go. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is a riddle question. So the riddle questions are worth 3 points. Okay, here we go. All right, listen. Okay, what is pronounced like one letter spelled with 3 letters? And most people have 2 of them. Do I need to read it again? I'll read it again. Okay, here we go. What is pronounced? Yes, eyes. Yes, yes. Wow, Davy, and I don't know if I told you earlier, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Davy, you got the point. You got 3 points actually, because remember when they are riddles, you get 3 points. So you got 3 points. Way to go. Okay, here's our next question. It's coming from Catchphrase. Here we go. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to demonstrate what I'm doing. So you just have to look at what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. So I am doing something, trying to get a number of what I'm doing. Okay. And so what are these right here? What are these basically? So what am I doing? What am I doing? So I'm counting. Yes, counting is part of it, but I'm counting what? I'm counting what? That's also part of it. I'm counting what? Counting cards. Yes. Yes. So, okay, so you guys know when it's the phrase, you have to put the phrase together. You have to put the whole phrase together. So Show Enough actually put it together, counting cards. And so when I said, counting what, and then you said cards, it's almost like, the game that they play, Simon Says or Mother May I, and you have to say those words, the full words before you can take the next move. So you have to put the whole phrase together. So Show Enough actually got the point. So you have to put the whole phrase, okay? All right. So let's do it again. Let's do it again and see how much better you guys do. Let's do it again. So you put the phrase together. So if I say that's part of the phrase, but it's on the back end, and I say like, yeah, counting is part of it, but it's at the end. And then what I was doing goes at the beginning. So you put it together. So, okay. So it was counting cards. All right, here we go. Okay. Okay. I got to get another one. Okay. So this is something that involves a ball, and you have to serve it. And they usually play it over a net, and it has a rotating schedule, like people rotate all around it, and they play it in the sand. What am I talking about? Volleyball. Yes. Volleyball. Volleyball. So let's see who got it. Stretch. You got it, Stretch. Volleyball. Way to go, Stretch. That's another point for you. Way to go. Okay, so you guys are getting it. You're getting it. Will, you said I have nice frames. Thank you. Okay, Spaghetti, you said you got it first. Okay. Let's see. So Spaghetti, you got it before Show Enough? Okay. I'm checking. I'm checking. Yes, Spaghetti did get it. Spaghetti got it, Show Enough. Spaghetti actually got it. So I'm sorry, Spaghetti got it first. If you scroll up, you'll see that Spaghetti has it. Thank you guys for bringing that to my attention. I appreciate it. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, what is the capital of Australia? Can somebody tell me what is the capital of Australia? Okay, does anyone have it? I'm checking. Okay, it's not Sydney. Brett, you said you got Brett, you got Alexander Graham Bell. You did? Really? Okay. Really? Oh yeah, I started talking. Okay. All right. You got a point. Okay. So the answer is not Sydney, and it's not Brooklyn, and it's not Mel. It's Canberra. Yes. Sure enough, you said Compton. Sure enough. Okay. Sure enough. Let me stretch. You got it. Okay. You know how you have kids in the classroom, right? And when they don't get the answer, and they don't get the point, then they just start throwing things out there, like anything that is obviously like not the answer. That's what you are reminding me of right now, sure enough. You are. Inglewood. um, the capital of Australia. Over here, yes, being a class clown right now. The truth. Do you see this? Do you see this? Do you see all of this? All the shenanigans? Do you see it? Okay, South Bronx. Oh my goodness. What? You guys, you guys. I gotta love my subscribers. I love you guys. Okay, so we have reached the hour. So you know what that means, right? Vienna, right? No, it wasn't Vienna. It wasn't Vienna. Yes, spaghetti, says Miller Light. Will not let me learn Canberra is the capital of Australia. Sometimes I learn something here. Okay, great. Okay, let's get ready to rumble, as my holy king would say it. So we have now reached the bonus round. Hey, you know what? There's a chance for everybody to win because the scores are kind of like close to each other. So you guys could actually win this trivia tonight, okay? So let's keep hope alive, all right? So each point is worth 10 points. However, when I throw the riddle in there, then it's worth 13 points because you know you get 3 points for the riddle and then you get 10 points for the question, the answer. Okay, so here we go. Um, our first question, thank you, Bub. Thank you for coming to my live and thank you for liking the live. So, our first question is going to be with a bonus round question with catchphrase. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's get ready. Refresh your screen, guys. Okay, refresh your screen because so that way your answer will get up there and you won't miss the opportunity to get it right. So I'll give you a couple of seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Okay, the category is fun and games. Okay, so sometimes you have a contest, and the contest involves some of this, all of that. And what is it called? What is the contest called? I can tell you this, that it's a dance off. Oh my goodness. You got that, Brett. Brett. Yes, Brett. You got it. That's 10 points for you, Brett. Yes, you did it. You got it. Okay. All right. Here's our next question. Let's see. What is our next question going to be? Okay, let me see here. I think I'm going to go with a lyric question. So these are throwback lyrics from the 90s and the 2000s. So you just have to finish off the lyric, okay? So I'm trying to pick a card right now, a good one. Okay, here we go. Hopefully this is a good card. I'm going to look at it first. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay. You know the song in Still Not a Player? Okay. Which two words does Joe repeat 18 times at the end of each song? So you know Joe, you know the rapper Joe? So in the lyrics, Still Not a Player, which two words does Joe repeat 18 times at the end of the song? Come on, New York people, you may know this. Come on. You may know it. You may know it. Let's see who got it. Who got it? Oh, yes. My holy king, you got it. I'm looking to make sure no one else has it first. Okay. Is Borica Morana. You got it. Yes, my holy king, you got it. So that is 10 points for you. Way to go. Okay, here we go. There you go. You got yourself 10 points. Okay. Here is our next question. You said it's about time. Okay, our next question is going to be a riddle, guys. So let's try to get a short one. Okay, here we go. All right. Here we go. Okay. All right. I don't know if that's a good one. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I'm still trying to pick one, so just 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 be patient, okay? All right. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay. You can think of me at the center of gravity. What am I? Ooh. You can think of me as the center of gravity. What am I? Wow, this might be a tough one. This might be a tough one. The letter V. Yes, stretch. What? Stretch. Yes, stretch. The letter V. Wow. Wow, stretch. Wow, stretch. So you got 10 plus 3 points. So stretch, you are tonight's winner. You are tonight's winner, stretch. Wow. You actually have 17 points. Way to go. You got it. What? Well, you know what? Two people got it. Two people. Bill Cosby, the GOAT, actually got it. The center of gravity. Wow. Two people actually got it. You have to think literally, you know? Well, Stretch is the winner tonight. Way to go, Stretch. Stretch, you got it. And I saw that two people got it. Who else got the question? Somebody else got it. Let me see who else got it. I'm checking. Yes, I see that. Spaghetti had it too. You guys are literal thinkers. Wow. Wow. Okay, I saw some good answers in there. No CODs needed. I saw you said air. Okay. And Real OG Firestone also said air. Yes, but the answer was the letter V. Congratulations, Stretch. Stretch, do you have any words to say? Hi, Papa. Papa Sai. I love you back. Thank you. So I'm waiting for a word from Stretch. Let's see. Yeah. Two-time winner. Two-time winner. Thanks. You did it. 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 Way to go. Brett says, Brett, you actually had, Brett, let me see. How many points did you have, Brett? You had 10. You had 15, 16 points. Wait. And oh my goodness. You were so close. Thank you. No CODs needed for the super chat, the gold coin. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, Brett, you actually had 16 points. Stretch just got one more point more than you did. Wow. Now that was close. Thank you again for the super chat. No CODs needed. I appreciate you. God bless you. And who else? Flow State super chat is from who? Let's see. Who sent that? Let me check. I'm checking. BB. Thank you, BB. You sent flowers? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, Brett, you said it's all good. You have fun. Yes, you were so close. You were right there. You were right there. Gosh, you were right there. It was that riddle trivia question. BB week. I think it's we. I can't figure out what the name of, but I'm gonna say BB. Thank you so much, BB. My Holy King, you said there's always tomorrow. Stretch, you said it keeps your mind entertained. Yes, thank you. But you know what? You guys keep my mind entertained as well. You really do. So, Spaghetti, you said if there was another answer like parental units, you could have tied, Brett. Yes. Jerry Fisher. Thank you, Jerry. Thanks for coming to my live and thank you for liking the live as well. I appreciate it. Sabu, hello. Thank you for coming to my live. And it's been so much fun, you guys. So I don't know if you guys noticed, I had to change my desk around because the lighting wasn't that great. So I kind of changed it around. Dr. Chicago. I love you and say hi to me. Hello, Dr. Chicago. I love you back. Thank you. Yes, thank you to the mods. That's correct. Thank you to the mods. I appreciate all of you guys. All of you guys. Taiwan Pedro. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful angel. How was your night? My night was great. How was your night? Thank you. Let's see. Who else is on here? Thank you, Chicago. Chicago Journey. Thank you. You said you're going to like my videos and you're going to subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate it so much. So did you guys, any of you guys see my daughter? My daughter was on my post today. Did you see it? I was so happy. I said, God is good because I'm always trying to get her to take a picture with me. And she always says, no, no, no. I don't want to take a picture. No, no, no. But she came over today and she was looking so beautiful. And I told her, I said, you look so beautiful. Your makeup, you look so beautiful. And then I was like, girl, let me get into this look you got going on. And she said, I do. I said, yes. And so then I asked her, she was leaving with my granddaughter. Yeah, you have to go see it, TP. And I said, hey, can you take a picture with me? And then she said, sure. I was like, really? So I was running. I was like running out to the front yard. I was running out there. I ran out there because she said she wanted to take a picture with Moa. I was like, okay, let me get out there. Let me get out there. Hi, Brian. She's not shy. She is not shy. She just never, I don't know why it is, but I don't know. Maybe she wants to be looking her very best. I don't know what it is. I don't know why she doesn't always want to take a picture with me. I don't know. But she took it today. But I was really like complimenting her. Like I was like boosting it up. Like when she said she liked my dress, she said, "Oh, I like that dress. That is really nice, Mom." I said, "Oh, you do?" I said, "I have another one just for you." And I went in there and got it. I said, actually, I have two different ones that are that are black and white polka dot. Let me give them to you. So she said, "Thank you, Mom." I was like, "You're welcome." And then I asked her to take a picture with me, and she was like, "Yes, I'll take a picture." Taiwan. Taiwan Pedro, you said, Angel, you look so beautiful. The beauty that God gives you, give it to you. Everyone will like it. Thank you so much. So, yeah, so my daughter and my granddaughter even took the picture with me and didn't have an attitude. Sometimes she'll spark an attitude, but she took a picture and she smiled. You know, when you think about all the things that I like to do for my grandkids, and I always do a lot for them, you know, in helping my daughter. And, you know, I never ask for anything. I just do it out of love and, you know, just what I feel for my grandkids. So I don't know. Today was like a blessing when she said she didn't mind taking a picture with me. So thank you. Thanks. Hi, Chad. My Holy King, you said my daughter is beautiful. Thank you. Yep. I told her, I was like, you look so nice, that dress. Girl, that dress. That's what I told her. I said, and your makeup. Thank you, Chad. Um, Kate, you said she is so beautiful, your daughter and your granddaughter. Thank you. Well, I like to tell her that, my holy king. I like to tell her that. But I don't know. I do like to tell her that. One day she'll realize it, okay? Talib, is it Talib? Hello, Talib. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to my live. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. So, oh, Talib, I am. Oh, so you are a lady. Okay. Oh, oh, that's what you asked. If I was married. Yes, I am married. Yes. Yes, I am. But I can be your YouTube friend. Yes. Hi, Shakeem. Hello, Shakeem. How are you today? It's okay, Talib. It's okay. But I can be your YouTube friend, okay? Um, let's see. Spaghetti and Testy. You said I want to see your first day of teaching and your last. Oh, I don't have hmm. I don't think I'm looking in here right now to see if I have any pictures that I had when I was working at the school. I had a picture. Let's see. Is it in here? No, it's not in here. Wow, it is not in here. I was going to show you guys a picture of my whole staff, but I didn't have it. I don't have it. So, my holy king, you said, Trina, if you weren't married, oh, would you give anyone the time of day on YouTube? Oh my goodness. It's scary, because I never did the dating on social media. I never did. Um, I would really have to get to know people, really get to know people. And I would have to strongly pray about it, strongly pray about it. But I will say this. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. So, Godspeed, thank you for the super chat. I will say this, that I do like YouTube better than I do like the other social media feeds, because the other social media feeds, they have the private DMs, where people can get into your DMs. And sometimes they just come out there and their first impression is they say things that are really like inappropriate, or, that's scary, And so with YouTube, at least everybody sees your comment. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say. But, oh, really? My holy king, you said, but I met someone in the prayer room and exchanged gifts and never met her, though. Oh, really? So you guys exchanged gifts, but you never met her and she was in the prayer room? Okay. Okay. Hmm. Oh, they have a prayer room on YouTube. Oh, really? Okay. I know, right, Kate? You said you don't trust they I feel the same way. Yeah. I I feel you, Kate, because it's so crazy, especially for ladies too, because you don't know what you're getting into. You don't know, You don't know. And you guys know so many things happen on social media as with people dating someone long distance, and they don't know the person until they get out of the country, and then the people act a whole different, caliber of a person. You know what I mean? You said talk on the phone. But yeah, so um analytical says date app is just to kill time when you're bored. Yes. Michelle, hi Michelle. Yeah, so I've never my holy king says you fly someone in and it's not smart. No, you're right. Antoine. Antoine Davis. Hello, Antoine. Bobby Console. Hello, Bobby Console. How are you? Thank you for coming to my live. Yes, but it's really something how I get more love on here, you guys. Yes, Felicia, you are right. I get more love on YouTube than I do on my Instagram page. And my Instagram page has all of my family members on there. No kidding. All of my family members are on there. And yet I get more love on YouTube with strangers than I do my own family. And there are a lot of people in my family. We have a lot of people, okay? Godspeed, you said talking face to face on your phone is a must for me. I get it. So I get it. I guess when I build up like my membership, like I have a membership on here. When I build up a membership on here, And I have a couple of people. I'm not trying to get you guys, I'm not trying to solicit. But when I have a membership, then with more people in it, that's when I will start telling people that we can do lives together, and then they can put their email in there so that we can do a live together. And it'll just be my members only. So we'll talk to each other face to face. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's when I'm going to do that. But I just got monetized recently, so I'm kind of new to this. I'm very new. So analytical minds, you said, but to be fair, though, people have had successful relationships that started with a dating app. That is true. You are right. You are right. You're right. You are right. It's just that for every one good one, there's like 1,000 other bad ones. And chat, you said a woman that's fine. You know she is married and committed or committed. That's for sure. Thank you. And um my holy king, you said it's like that sometimes, Trina. Yes. Oh wow, cute Mallory. Um, well, I don't have a twin. I don't have a twin, but there's an AI version of me. But no, you'll meet a very, very good wife. You'll meet, and she'll have her own identity. She will. Okay, did I miss anybody else on here? Um, okay, you said your sister helped you find a man. Okay. And Poppy Grande, hello, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Bud Morgan, hello, Bud Morgan. We're finished with the trivia. We're finished with the trivia. We're just chatting right now. You came in a little bit too late. Spaghetti and Testies, you said it took a long time for me to realize that there aren't good families and bad families. There are good people and bad people. Yes, that is true. You are so right in that. Um, where's Felicia at? Because Felicia, I like your comments too. And then who else? Oh, yes. Stretch one. That's right. Congratulations, Stretch. Stretch is our winner tonight. My Holy King, you said, I had a friend that I met someone online that dodged a bullet. She was purposely infecting men, wow, who were mean to her. Oh my. See, that's another thing you don't know, you know? That's why, okay, this is some advice for some of the younger people that are on here. So, when you meet somebody, don't just put your all 100% into that person until you've been like actively knowing that person for at least 2 years. And I'm talking about you're watching them in their own place, how they handle life, how they handle, downfalls, how they handle growth. You watch them and get to know them for at least 2 years before you commit to even having a relationship. Don't just go jump in the broom, like 3 months after you meet them. Yes, stretch one. Yes, I did do a dance for stretch. I did a dance for stretch. Thank you, Jimmy. Thanks for coming to my live and thank you for your support. So you said, why am I alone? I'm not alone. I got all my friends. You don't see all my friends out here? You don't see my friends? Do you see all my friends? Do you see all my friends in the chat? Bud Morgan, you said, would you rather a mountain cabin or, oh, you already know what I'm going to say. You already know a beach bungalow. Yes. Yes. Felicia is so right. Felicia says, trust God for your mate. Yes. You got to do that. You know what? You have to seek God first when you're meeting that person, and you want to make sure that that person is right for you. Pray over that person. Pray about them. Pray over her. Pray over him. You know what I mean? Pray that everything about that person will be revealed. And also, let God choose your mate. Do that. So, yes. So, and the person that, I don't know the person's name that came in here that said, why am I alone? You don't even really know me. If you were on my live or if you were following me on my channel, you would know that I'm not alone. Christopher says, lead me to God. Exactly. I like that, Spaghetti. You said pray, don't pray. Pray as in Pray, and don't pray as in Prey. Exactly. You are so right. Felicia says, be prepared. Yes. Be prepared. That is so, yes. But Morgan, you said the only way to the Father God is through the Son, Jesus Christ. You are so right. And thank you for that message. Thank you. That is so right. So you got it. I mean, Christopher says God has not forgotten. How did I start choking before I drink? Oh, we have to remove you. There we go. This is not that kind of channel. I don't even know how you could use that word in vain and use in God's name at the same time. You're not a person that I would subscribe to, and I certainly wouldn't want you subscribing to my channel, so I had to hide you. Yep, you had to get timed out. You had to get hidden. Not timed out. Hidden. Okay, Felicia says, amen. Flow in the spirit of discernment and allow God to guide you. Yes, I'm sorry. I had the hiccups for a minute. Yes, you are so right, Felicia. You are so right. Because I don't know, so I've been married now. This is my second marriage. And I've been married now almost 20 years. I think it would be kind of hard stepping out there trying to date again, especially on the internet. That would be kind of hard. I would really have to get to know a person, You said that if I was famous for one thing, what would it be? Hmm. Let's see, what would it be? Um, hmm. It would probably be for leading someone to Christ, especially somebody, or it would be or it would be Godspeed said a dancing machine, or it would be for, let's see, I always like to let my light shine, and I'm always like helping people. And I don't know, that's what I'm guilty of all the time. I help too much. I help a lot of people, mainly family members. But if I can just, say something to somebody that takes them away from maybe a life that they weren't, that was less desirable, and show them the word of God and lead them to Christ, I would like that. Maybe by my actions and by the way that I am, maybe it may make someone want to change their ways, you know? So that would be the one thing. I could say that. You said you would be, Bud Morgan, you said you would be famous for barbecue ribs. Okay. Felicia, you said you have a very gentle spirit. I do. That's not always a good thing, Felicia, though, because sometimes people try to take advantage of you, you know? So, yes. But the one thing that I can say is that I truly believe that I do have the gift of discernment. I truly can, I can actually meet a person and talk to them, and within an hour's time, I can tell you what type of person that is. Because I study people a lot. Shakeem, you say you're pretty and wonderful. You're pretty and wonderful. Thank you. Christopher, you said didn't give money because that's how they will live. Okay. Oh, if you keep giving them money, is that what you're saying? I think that's what you were saying. Thanks for the love, Shakeem. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Yes, I like that. Spaghetti and testes. But, it says in the Bible, what does it say? It says, give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. But teach a man to fish and he will eat for a lifetime. Do you guys know that one? You guys know that one? It's in the Bible, and I don't remember what verse it is. I just know it says that. I don't remember what Bible, what book it's in. Ash Cash, you said, can I get your advice on something, please? I trust you. I'll give it my best. I will give it my best. Yes. So, Shakeem, Shakeem, I am married. I can't go on any dates with you. I can be your YouTube friend, but I can't go on any dates with you because I am married to my husband, okay? All right. Um, yes, it is in the Bible. Spaghetti and testes. Yes. Teach a man to fish and he will eat for a day. No, give a man a fish and he will eat for a day. Teach a man to fish and he will eat for a lifetime. Yes, the Bible does have some brutal stories, but they're true. They're true, they are true. Yes, it is in the scripture. Okay, let me see if I can look it up. Let me look it up. I'm looking it up right now. Okay. So let me go to my phone. Well, you guys can do this too. So let's see. Okay. Is there a scripture in the Bible that says, give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day, and teach a man to fish and he will eat for a lifetime?
While saying, give a man a fish and he will eat for a day, teach a man to fish and he will eat for a lifetime is common. It's not a direct scripture found in the Bible.
Oh, it's not. I don't know why I thought it was in the Bible, but Google said it right there. It is not. I thought it was. Why did I think it was? I don't know why, because I've heard that proverb before. Wow. Okay. Let me read what Bud Morgan says. Okay, but thank you, Donna. I should have known that you would know that, Donna. I should have known. How are you, Miss Livingston? I don't know why. I've heard that proverb before. I've heard it several times, and I don't know why I just assumed it was in the Bible. It just sounds like something that would be in the Bible. So, but you said read Psalms 35, or you read Psalms 35 recently, and it's feisty language. It's exciting and kind of scary in a good way. It seems very relative to current world events. Really? Okay. Thank you, Dolo. You said, "Oh my Lord, you're absolutely stunning tonight. You have a blessed evening." Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, Godspeed. You said that's from Anne Isabella Ritchie in her 1855 novel, Miss Diamond. Okay. Okay. My Holy King says they say the Bible is the greatest book ever written. Yes. Felicia said, I've heard that before. My pastor has said it, but I didn't. Okay. Yes, I've even heard it in church too. I've heard it. And so that's why I just assumed that it was it was a Bible verse. What? Oh my. Spaghetti and Tessie says Ron Swanson said, "Don't teach a man to fish. It wastes your time, and fishing is not that hard." Well, it's a proverb, okay? It's a proverb. So when you think about it, it's like, if you just give somebody something all the time, then you're just going to give them something for the time being. But if you teach them how to get it on their own, then they can get it on their own for a lifetime. Then they can become more independent, right? So, so the Passion of Christ, that movie kind of scared me. I kind of get scared of those kind of movies. I don't know, for some reason it's kind of scary to me to watch those kind of movies. Just like when I was going to church with my mom, they would have us to watch these movies that were always they would have movies at the church. The movies that were in the little black book. I mean, they weren't in a black book, but they were in like a little comic book, and they would have all the people that represented the demons. They would look really wrinkled up and evil, and it was always some kind of storyline that made you think, it made you scared. We would always go to see those at the church, and it scared me. Remember those little books, My Holy King? You remember? You know what I'm talking about. Um, why did Godspeed's message get deleted? I didn't even see his message. I didn't get to see it. But yeah, so, and then anytime we would be in church and they would talk about Revelation, because the book of Revelation, that talks about a lot of things that are going to come to pass and that are coming to pass. That used to always scare me as a child. It just, okay, yes, Felicia, you said they can become more sufficient for a long time. Yes. TP, you said Trina, your daughter and granddaughter are beautiful, good looking family. Love both of your dresses. Thank you. So my daughter was coming to get my grandkids because I had them for the weekend. They were here for the weekend. And so she came over, and she and her husband brought my husband and I a plate of fish. And I mean, not a plate of fish, but a plate that he prepared. Like he cooked, he made jerk chicken, and he made some kind of beans. I think it was African beans over white rice and cabbage. Oh my goodness. And it was still warm. Like she had just got it off the grill. Like it was so good. So that's why she came over to visit. She came to get the kids. Okay, let me read the other comment that I missed. My Holy King, you said, I don't understand how people believe in God and never have any supernatural experiences. Really? Really? You don't? So that was like, I have to try to understand what you're saying on that, in that message, because that was like a twofold message. I'm trying to understand. So you have to reiterate. Bud Morgan, you said, I have a Bible that's over 150 years old. Really? I got it in a box of 12 random books. Wow. Wow. I would love to see that Bible. Wow. Over 150 years old. Wow. Godspeed. You said Matthew 4:19 and Mark 1 verses 17 are what you're referring to. Okay. I have to write that down. Okay. Let me write it down. Well, you know what? I can just Google it right quick. Let me just Google it so it can tell me what it says. Okay. Matthew, Matthew 4, chapter 19. Okay. Matthew 4, chapter 19. Let's see. What does this say? It says, come follow me, Jesus said, and I will send you out to fish for people. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's read Mark 1:17. Okay. Mark chapter 1, verse 17.
In Mark chapter 1, verse 17, Jesus calls Simon and Andrew his first disciples to follow him and become fishers of men. This means drawing people to the gospel. As they previously caught fish, they immediately left their nets and followed him.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that, Godspeed. Thank you. Oh, my Holy King, you said you have supernatural experiences. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. And Felicia says, wow, that Bible has a lot of history attached to it. Yes, the one that's 150 years old. Yes. My Holy King, you said there are people that praise the Lord and never had any spiritual experiences. True. True. So Felicia says, fishers of souls. Yes. Evangelizing. Yes. So I liked both of the scriptures because they both had similar but different meanings. So I like them. I'm going to have to, let me write that down. Okay. And I got to go back to the first one because I didn't write that one down. So Matthew 4:19. Okay. I got it now. Okay. I got it. My Holy King says, did you ever read the Ethiopian Bible? No, I've never read it. And let me ask you this. Is it, this may sound silly to you, but is it in English? Like, would I be able to understand it? Does it have a translation in there? Let's be honest. You like my glasses? Thank you. So I actually got these glasses from Zelo. Yes, I got them. They actually look better in better lighting. Like sometimes if the lighting is not too great, it does, they're not that nice looking. Okay, my holy king, you said yes, they have the translation, but I didn't read it. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I've never read an Ethiopian Bible. Never. The original Ethiopian Bible has 88 books. Really? Okay, so like I said, like they have 88 books, but when you're reading it, is it in their language? Is that what you're saying? It's in their language, but it has translation? Spaghetti and testes. So I started having to wear glasses when I was 47. So I've been wearing them for about 10 years. And before then, I had 20/20 vision. And so I always thought if I had to wear glasses, if I have to wear glasses, they're going to be fashionable, because it's bad enough you have to wear the glasses. So you at least, for me, I want them to look fashionable. So I have to have more than one pair, you know. Hi, Aiden. Okay. So Felicia says that you could probably change the language on the app. Okay, I got it. Okay. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Oh, wow. Sorry about that. Lost connection for a minute. I lost connection. Oh, Felicia says he's saying that it's written in 88 different languages. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to look that one up. Okay. The Ethiopian Bible. My mom would really love that one too. You know, I'm going to have to look that up. Wow. Wow. So I'm going to have to look that up. And you said books, not languages. Okay. So it's 88 different books, not 88 different languages. Okay. Okay. I get you, my holy king. I get you. I get it. Um, where do I trace my roots to? So my daughter she went back on and looked up our roots. And I think she said, I think she did say some was in Africa somewhere and Indian, but I'm not sure exactly. I'm going to have to ask her again. Alicia says, I will pray before reading it. So I have a King James Version Bible, and it's a rather old Bible, and I love it. I love it. So I read that one from time to time. The Standard Bible has 66 books. Oh, okay, Godspeed. Thank you. Thanks for telling me that. Yes, I have the King James Bible. Yes, I do. Donna Livingston, you said that KJ, the King James version is your favorite. Yes, I like the King James version. I do like it. I do. It's my favorite. Yes. So, um, my holy king, you said all these different types of Bibles. I don't like it. Yeah, because you know what? So it is not my belief, but other people's belief. But one time when I was in my 20s, Um, I didn't have a Bible. I had lost my Bible. I didn't have a Bible. And I thought these very nice gentlemen, they came up to my door and they were riding bikes, right? They came up to my door and they were really young, just these really young guys on a bike. And they said they had a Bible for me. And so at the time, I was kind of going through a little financially. You know, I didn't really have any money. And they said, yeah, we will give you a free Bible. And so they would come every week and meet with me. And then one day they gave me this nice looking Bible. And I read the Bible and I said, this is not what I believe in. This is not what I believe in. And so I'm trying to think, oh, it was the Book of Mormon, and that's just not my belief, okay? So they gave me, I really thought I had a free Bible. They were going to engrave it and everything. And then they said, yeah, we want you to come to our church. And so when I was reading it one day, I had somebody else's Bible and I was comparing the Bible with theirs. And I kept reading it and I was like, why do they keep saying this one person? They kept saying this one person. I forgot his name. But so I had this Bible. I was going to get it engraved and everything. But once I saw and I started comparing the scriptures, I was like, oh no, because my mother had taught me better. My mom taught me better. So I took that thing and I got rid of it. So, yes, that is not my belief at all. I mean, you know, it is not my belief, but yes, that happened to me one time. Hi, Christopher. Hi, Slim Baby. Um, yeah, so that was quite an experience for me. Arnell, you said I think your look with including the glasses is more elegant than fashionable. Thank you. But really, Richard Tate 8, really? Well, they were sure coming to my house all the time. These were some young, handsome white guys. They were coming on a bike and they were much younger than me. I was in like my later 20s. And they were coming over and they would come rain, sleet, or whatever, rain. And I was living in California. And they would just like have meetings with me, right? And then when they gave me the Bible and they said they wanted me to come to their church and I started comparing, I was like, oh no. So I had to tell them, look, I can't. I said, your Bible is not the same belief that I believe in. I can't come to your church. And they said, it's okay. You know, it's okay. We understand. So, you know, yes, they are very kind. Like I met some more Mormons in Hawaii when I went to Hawaii one time in my 30s. And they were really nice, talking to me, calling me every time. These were young ladies. And then once I realized that they were Mormons, I said, hey, that is not my belief. But, you know, thank you. So they stopped calling me. Christopher, you said, I like your different styles you come out with every time I see. Thank you. I'm just a different breed of person. I just kind of like dance to the beat of my own drum. And I also create styles within my own style. You know what I mean? So I'm just different like that. My Holy Kings, you said you met monks too? Okay. Never met them. I've never met them. Felicia. Oh, Richard Tate, you said they didn't accept blacks and black people until 1975? Really? Wow. Felicia says that's why we have to know God for ourselves. That is so true. Okay. And Felicia gave us a scripture. It says, 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15 says, it says, Study to shew thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightfully dividing the word of the truth. Okay, that's very powerful. Thank you for sharing that, Felicia. Thank you. And I'm laughing at Kate. She says 9:34 p.m. Bud Morgan, you're Southern Baptist? Okay. Okay, so it is pronounced show. Okay. And my Holy King, you said, Trina, were you ever in a Christian club? No. No, I wasn't. No. Nope. When I was going to church, you know, when I was going to church, we were always in little youthful groups and things of that sort. So, and that's when I was younger. And then when I got older, in the Bible it says, train up a child in the way of the Lord, and when he grows up, he will not part from thee. So when I got older, I started going to church on my own, and Christ never left my heart. Now, after they had COVID, that's when I kind of stopped going into churches. I kind of got scared about catching, things, like, and still to this day, every time somebody coughs or they're near me, even my grandkids, I still kind of clam up. But the COVID is what kind of ruined it for me. So I just read my Bible now. Spaghetti and Tessie says it's 9:35 Central. 9:35. Let me check that. Yes. Let me confirm that. My Holy King says, I'm glad you didn't go to church on Saturdays all day long. I just went for an hour and a half on Sunday. You know, um, so we went to church, and my mother went to Baptist churches, and she went to Pentecostal churches. And we were in church all day long, like from 8:30 until about 3:30. And it depended on how much the spirit got into, the people of the church. That was contingent upon the time that we were going to be in there. And then we would come home, get undressed because we couldn't mess up our church clothes, eat, and then go back to church for another 4 to 5 hours. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Felicia Mullins, you said I incidentally stumbled upon your live, but I now know I was led by Christ. I'm going to sign off now, but I will be back. What days are you on? Thank you, Felicia. So I am actually on, let's see, Tuesdays through Sunday. No, no, no. Look at me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wednesdays through Monday. Okay. Because I don't do lives on Tuesdays. I'm sorry. So I don't do the live on Tuesdays. I'm just getting sleepy. That's what it is. But I'm on live. I'm just going to say like Wednesday through Monday. Okay. So every day except for Tuesday, every single day. And I start at 7:30 Central. And I mostly do trivia. That's what I do. That's what I like to do. So I like that it challenges the brain. And I like that I get to meet people and engage. So you got it? Oh, it's only 7:30 in LA. Must be nice. You're in LA? Okay. That's where I'm from, Felicia. That's where I am from. Cool. That is so cool. I'm actually from Long Beach. Wow, that is so cool. Wow. Same. Okay, Felicia. Yes, spaghetti and testes. Yes, You have been in here for a couple of months. And Spaghetti and Tessie, you are so intelligent. Ronnie says, huh? Did he unite Jehovah and Zeus Church 10 laws too? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Bud Morgan says the effect that the internet has had on the world, good and bad, has affected the religious world just as much. Yes, you are right. You are so right. Yes, Spaghetti and Tessies. I'm off on Tuesdays. Yes, I am. My Holy King says it's convenient to have church online. Yes, it is. Junior on the low. You said trivia. Yes, we had trivia. We had trivia, but we're just chatting right now. We already had the trivia. If you go back and rewind on my live the beginning, you'll see all of the trivia questions. Kev's positivity. You always come in here late, ready to play. The trivia is over, my friend. It's over. And Felicia says, of course, thank you. I will subscribe as well. Felicia, I'm going to subscribe to your channel as well, too. I don't know if you have content, but I am going to look for it, okay, to see if you have content on your channel. Maybe you're thinking about starting some content on your channel. So I'm still going to subscribe to your channel, okay? Um, Tithing will change your life, and you have to be consistent with it. Yes, you do. But you know you can tithe in other ways too, right? Splunk's mama says those glasses are fire and they look bomb on you, Queen. Thank you. Thank you. I actually got these from Zulu. These are a new addition to my glasses. These have my new subscription. Ugh, can't even say it. Prescription in it. I'm getting tired. So when I start getting tired, I start getting tongue tied, guys. So I guess Spaghetti and Tessie says, how do we not have 100 likes? I know, people. Come on, people. We are only 7 short from 100 likes. Y'all can do it. Come on, you can do it. Go ahead for me and hit that like button. Just go up to the top. Come on, we can do it. It's amazing how, we'll get so close to it and then we're not there. But then we'll get a couple of more likes in here and then we'll get there and we can do it. This is for you. This is for me. This is for us. I believe in you. You believe in me. We can do it. Come on, 100. Come on, let's get some more likes in here. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Who is that? Let me see. Who gave me the super chat? Let's see. Let's see here. Who did that? Oh, wow. Splunk's mama did it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Just another random of YouTube. Hello, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Thank you. Thanks for coming to my live and thank you for liking the live. Spaghetti and Tessie says, oh, I've been on here 1 hour and 20 minutes and 1 hour and 20 in 5 minutes. Okay. I feel like I'm running a marathon right now. Come on, people. Let's hit the like button. Come on. You can do it. You got it. You got it. Come on. Let's do it. Let's hit the like button. Come on, people. We need 2 more. Spaghetti and Tessie says you'll have 120 likes in 5 minutes. Come on. Well, look at there. We have 101 likes. Thank you. It took forever to get to 99 though, right? Right, Spaghetti and Testes? Thank you. Okay, guys. We did it. You did it. We all did it. Thank you. Thank you guys for coming in here and playing a trivia with me. Thank you for liking the live. Jamal, you said, hey, good morning. How are you from Indonesia? I'm doing great. Thank you for coming to my live. Okay, Splunk's mama says, now I can go to bed. Yes, I can go to bed. So I'm getting ready to get off this live. I spent time with my grandkids this weekend, so they kind of wore me out and I'm kind of tired. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for playing trivia with me and all of my friends and my subscribers and my besties on here. Thank you. I will see you in the next live and I'll talk to you later. Thank you, mods. You guys do a great job and I appreciate you. God bless you. I love you. Bye-bye. Bud Morgan says, I'm a win trivia next time we play. Okay, Bud Morgan. I think you won before, right? Jamal says, thank you for being my friend. Thank you for being my friend, Jamal. Thank you. Okay, good night. Good night. Thank you. Thanks for the compliment. I love you and I will. So you won once, Bud Morgan. Good job. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you, Jamal. Okay, good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Good night.